Well, first of all, thank you for everyone coming. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. Good afternoon. Want to thank the media for coming out and all of the other well-wishers. Thank you so much for joining us today. This is an exciting day for me. It's an exciting day for the campaign, but it's a really exciting day for the citizens of the state of Indiana. As you all know, after the primary, I'm now officially the Democrat nominee for governor, and with that honor comes the responsibility of selecting a running mate. That's a responsibility I don't take lightly. And as I've demonstrated in my career, whether it was as president of Vincennes University, or as Speaker of the House, a small business owner, or having worked for 2 Fortune 500 companies, I've always liked to surround myself with smart, capable people who aren't afraid to speak their mind, aren't afraid to push back, aren't afraid to roll up their sleeves and get to work. Someone that puts progress ahead of politics. And today I'm proud to announce that I found such a person to join my team and serve as Indiana's Lieutenant Governor, State Representative Christina Hale. My friends, while Indiana faces many challenges in the years ahead, we need to realize the economy isn't working for working people. Hoosier workers make $7,000 less than their counterparts in other states. We're losing good-paying jobs, and if we replace them, they're being replaced with jobs that don't pay nearly as much. Our schools, they've fallen victim to state house politics. Politicians who are more worried about declaring war on teachers rather than making the emphasis about our students. Our roads and bridges, well, I'm in Northeast Indiana. I don't have to tell you anything about roads and bridges. You know they could be better, and they will be better, because that infrastructure has woefully been neglected, and drugs and crime have become the scourge of our communities and are hurting us in so many ways. Pardon me. Well,
it's been a long day.
It's been a long day, and this wind is not cooperating. We could have done that a little earlier, didn't you? Talking about these issues of jobs, the economy, education, infrastructure, and the drug problem in Indiana, instead of tackling these issues, we've had a governor who's been focused on divisive social issues that not only embarrass the state, but scare economic opportunities and young talent away, making things even worse. Well, today, with Christina Hale's help, we're going to change that. We're going to start that process today. And in Christina, I found a full partner who's not only ready to govern on day one, but one who has the experience, the mindset, and the passion to help me refocus Indiana state government on the things that really matter. She spent her entire career working in the public, private, and not-for-profit sectors and bring results-oriented approach to government. Most recently, she was the head of global communications and the Chief Operating Officer for Kiwanis International, where she administered programs, people, and budgets on 3 continents, in the United States, North America, Europe, and Asia. In her 4 years in the state legislature, she's earned the respect of Republicans for working across the aisle. She's actually passed legislation. For those of you that may not know it, that was something our governor never did in Congress. That shouldn't surprise anyone. But she's been willing to work across the aisle, and she's never shied away from the tough topics. Rape, crime, attacks on children, environmental issues, high cost of utilities, water and water quality, and economic development. I want you to know that as our next lieutenant governor, she's going to have a seat at the table. She will be my full partner. She'll be there as we make those tough decisions to go forward. So at this time, I want you to know that it is my distinct pleasure and high honor to introduce to you my friend, soon to be our colleague, and our next Lieutenant Governor, Christina Hale. I'm probably a better wind block than you are.
Thank you, John. Thank you for everyone for coming out here today. I'd like to begin by introducing my husband, Kurt, and also I want to thank Lisa as well. I'm just very honored by this opportunity you've asked me to take on, and deeply appreciative. To be perfectly honest, this was a call I never thought that I would receive. See, I grew up in a middle-class family in Northwest Indiana in Michigan City, and I thought I knew what trajectory my life was on until life threw me a curveball. I was an unwed mother at 19, and a couple of people I was very close to said to me, you know, face it, Christy, you're a loser, and that my life was pretty much over. And I believed that for about 2 seconds. And then I went to work. I got a job, saved up some money, set myself back to school, and worked full-time, went to school full-time, and tried to be a good mom. And a lot of people had told me that it was game over, but it wasn't. They were wrong. It was only the beginning. Because not only did I gain a wonderful son, my heart really, it gave me a reason to get up every morning and to work on issues that really matter for people, work on issues that impact the greater good for everybody. So I kept going. I got some breaks. I met Chris. Actually, we met Chris. And went to work. So I actually spent some time in the United Kingdom as a Rotary Ambassadorial Scholar before becoming a newspaper reporter at the LaPorte Herald-Argus for a number of years. I went on to work in various capacities in the O'Bannon administration, including the Department of Commerce, and spent the last significant part of my career at Kiwanis International, where I was managing people and projects all over the world. Most recently, I've been serving in the General Assembly, and I have specialized in reaching out across the aisle to pass legislation that is solution-oriented, that positively impacts people's lives, Republicans and Democrats. And I've learned truly that no matter what happens to you in life, you keep moving forward, always forward. And I bring this up because I think that's what Cougars need to do and will do when Indiana elects John Gregg as our next governor. We're going to double down. We're going to get to work. The Republican and Democrat administrations, Indiana was moving forward until Mike Pence came along. Now, thanks to him, Indiana's been knocked down, counted out, and laughed at. We aren't done yet. I mean, we have a number of statistics that we look at. 1 in 5 children in Indiana go hungry. 1 in 6 girls by the time they're in high school have been raped or sexually assaulted, right here in Happy Holston, Indiana. Not good enough. We can absolutely do better. Per capita income's been on the decline since 1962. Household income's been on the decline since the early 2000s. We've been driven by one man's personal ideology, and that cannot go on, even if that person is our state's governor. John Gregg and I share an ambitious vision for Indiana to move beyond the gaps of the last 4 years and into a brighter future. We will work to raise wages so Hoosier working families get ahead. We'll work to support business growth across Indiana. We'll work with Superintendent Glenda Ritz and our educators all around the state to make our schools stronger and also to build more opportunities for our students when they do graduate from high school. We'll reinvest in our roads, our bridges, take on other critical infrastructural improvements that must be done. We have at least $19 billion of unmet infrastructural needs when it comes to our water infrastructure throughout our state. In some places, we have the original 100-year-old wooden pipe. And we'll take on the scourges of crime, drug abuse, and sexual assault that face our communities all around the state.
Our state government will be lean, clean, and focused on the real issues that matter to Hoosiers. We will make fiscally responsible decisions that lift up all Hoosiers, regardless of who they love, where they live, or where they come from. And we'll make decisions that set Indiana up for success for generations to come. As we've both demonstrated throughout our careers, John Gregg and I are interested in results, not more politics. Real results that people will feel in their neighborhoods, at their kitchen tables, and in their bank accounts. We offer new leadership, a new perspective, and a renewed commitment to everyday Hoosier values. I know John Gregg to be an effective leader, a good, decent, kind man, and I know he'll make a great governor. I look forward to spending the next 4 years working at your side, and I thank all of you for coming out here today to help us celebrate this community.
At this time, if the media has any questions, and if you'd rather us, because of the wind, for that, those of you with electronic media, if you want to move up or want us to move to you, we'd be happy to answer questions from you, or we'll stay here. You tell us.
I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah, we're good.
You're good?
One
Okay.
question real quick.
We do have questions if you're with the media.
Yeah, why make the announcement now?
Well, that's a good question.
Could I have you step to the
Yes,
mic, please?
sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Who are you with, John Gregg?
Whoa Whoa Radio.
Well, oh, I used to listen to Whoa Whoa as a kid.
Okay.
You could get that big signal even down where I'm from. So, you know, that's a good question. First of all, our convention will take place June 17th, but I wanted people to know that this position is important. This is a full partner, and I wanted Hoosiers to see that we're picking someone that's a governing choice, not a political choice. Someone that shares my vision and your vision with a focus on jobs that pay a living wage. Someone that's concerned about education and wants to work with educators to make our schools better. Someone that realizes that we can have better roads and transportation and water and storm sewer and all of those issues, and is willing to focus on these issues rather than divisive social policies. This is such a person, and now's the time to make the decision. Indiana's gone backwards the last 3.5 years, and it's time that we go forward. So that's why we made that announcement. We made it when we did, and I'm just ecstatic to be here and make this announcement about Christina. Any other questions? I do want to thank all of you for coming out. We're going to come out and mix and mingle, but I do thank all of you. I do want to thank all of the well-wishers that came, party faithful, independents, Republicans, office holders, former office holders, thank you. And I really do appreciate the media coming and helping. That's how so many Hoosiers hear about these issues. So thank you very much for being here. Again, thank all of you for coming. We appreciate it.